This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Caught quickly. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Gators come to the line in the hurry out.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Dropping back. It's Knight. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And the defense brings him down.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's the running back in the flat. Great move there. Breaking free at the 35. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now, looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Touchdown, Gators, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. I'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Knight. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
No huddle here for the offense. They'll run it here. He breaks free. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Try to move the chains here on the ground. Refuses to go down. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Surprised they didn't go for two. BAT is good. Still down by one, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that previous play. To the air. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Knight. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's third and a mile. Dropping back to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 6. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Knight. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires downfield. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. The first down and goal.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking for a deep completion. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did it come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it.
Here he goes. Past the 20, at the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it a one-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Running with purpose. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Handoff running right. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the tailback's got it again. First out and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, what a move. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably...
He's in the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Ready.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the ground. It's Hatchett. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. They'll run it to the right side. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. There's the handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Chris, I really think the defense was expecting a pass. Instead, they run it in for the touchdown. They're within 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the national championship. You go for 2, and we've got a tie game.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So this is it. You work on these two-point conversion plays. Now it's time to execute to try to tie this game up late. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he doesn't get there. Huge play by the defense to hold on to this two-point lead in the final couple minutes.
Florida, 29. Eastern Michigan, 27.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Back to throw. It's Knight. Looking to scramble to his left. He gets loose. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space in running lanes, and he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He'll hand it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.